we went to this thing called Camp Edwards. It was when we were in 6th grade. This was like our first big field trip. This is when everyone would like get hormones. People started masturbating. This is like that time in my life when like kids really started like becoming kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like kids started becoming teenagers.
Yeah.
And I remember we shared a like a cabin. It was just us kids. It was just us like 13, 14-year-olds. Do you know what I mean? Like it was just young kids. I think maybe we were like even like 12, and everyone was asleep. It was like 2 a.m. and this guy screamed out at one of the top bunks. There were 4 bunks. The bunks they went up 4 stories, and it was just us kids in it. And there were just the bunks in this cabin. There was one bathroom. There wasn't like a kitchen or anything. It was just that. There wasn't a living room. It was one big room. And one kid screamed, "Midnight service!" And he screamed that, and he took off all his underwear, and he ran into each of our bunks and started rubbing his cock all over us. Like his penis, all over our face, all over our shit. And we found it to be the funniest fucking thing in the world. And it was like
Sounds kind of gay.
Yeah, it was so gay. he'd run over to our friends, like he'd run over to like Zach's like bed and start rubbing his cock all over Zach's leg, and we were all laughing and like, haha, fuck you, Zach, fuck you, Zach. And then he'd run over to me, and I'd be like, oh fuck, and then everyone would be laughing at me, and then I'd be like, what the fuck, man? And then he'd run over to someone else, and I'd be like, yeah,
midnight service.
It was the best. Yeah, so we used to participate in shit like that. That was the first time I touched a dick.
I don't know how we come back from that one, Dave. That sounds like the end of the podcast to me.
It does? Are we at 40 minutes?
That's the first time. And
Jason's
that was the first time I touched a dick. See you guys next week.
Jason's like, no, that's not the end of the podcast, but I don't want to fucking talk to you anymore. Yeah, okay.
Well, we've got a big day ahead of us. Also, the tour we should plug.